Hey y'all, it's Sarah, and it is officially the end of my second week on remote year. So I'm doing my week 2 video. And two things I'm going to practice this video from getting feedback on my last one is one, not looking at the video of myself as I record, because apparently I'm a little obsessed with myself and can't stop staring at my own face, which makes me not exactly look in the camera. So practicing that. And number two is I'm supposed to say something like, subscribe to my channel, which the button is like here or here or somewhere below, if you want to keep on getting notifications when I post a new one. So bam, did those two things. Gonna work on it throughout the next few minutes. But for week 2, rather than summarizing multiple things going on in my head, I wanted to talk about one thing that's been really important for me the last week, which is better clarifying my intention for the year on remote year. Obviously, intentions and goals and all these things can change, and they should change as you learn more information about yourself, about what's going on, about what you care about. But to me, it's super important to set an intention with whatever you're doing, because especially on something like remote year, it can be really easy to get caught up in the fear of missing out of everything that's going on. So you want to do this, you want to go out with people, you want to go on this trek, this adventure, and you end up doing everything because it's really hard to say no. But if you have your intention set, if you know what you personally care about, then it actually makes the decision of what to say yes to and what to say no to super easy, because you know what matters to you. You know what will support your intentions and what won't support your intentions. And that doesn't mean like you can't also just have some days where you're just say fuck it and want to have fun and hang out. But it does just really help with better understanding what matters to you. And it does not matter if your intentions are different from anyone else. No one else needs to understand or agree with your intentions, but it helps just with your internal, just general happiness and contentness. So anyway, this last week has been really about clarifying my intentions. I know why I came on remote year. I know what got me here, and I knew what my guesses were. But over the last 7 days, just my experiences and everything, I have better clarified what I really want to central everything on for the next 12 months. So for me, my intentions for the next 11 and a half months is around 2 real things. One is around inspiration, and second, connected, is around unanchoring myself from what I thought was a normal life. Both of these things come from just experiences I've had in the past, which is anytime that I change my environment, do something new, push myself out of my comfort zone, I get this like surge of energy and this surge of inspiration. And I bring that back into other things in my life. I bring that back into work. It makes me a better product manager. I bring that back into new side projects I might do. It makes me less afraid to push the boundaries and try something new and maybe do something that might fail. And it just gets me more excited about living more intensely and more creatively and more riskily, if that's a word. And so this, to me, is all about finding inspiration in new places I've never been, new experiences I've never tried. This Saturday, we went to a desert where all you could see for like miles and miles were these like massive sand dunes, and it just makes you realize how vast the world and the universe is and how freaking incredible it is. And it makes me want to do more with the hours I have in every day and like just bring that inspiration back into the work that I do for myself and for other people. So first intention, first part, find inspiration, get inspiration, continue to live an inspired life through changing my scenery, changing countries, visiting new cultures, meeting new people, and just like trying experiences I maybe never thought I would. And the second is unanchoring from what I thought I should be doing or what is normal. For the last few years, I've absolutely loved my time in New York. I learned so much. I met some of my best friends. I loved my job, but I think that just the structure and the rat race of New York did get to me more than I even realized. There were always kind of side projects and different, more non-traditional jobs that I wanted to try out, but the fear of being different or not exactly having it all figured out, and not being able to succinctly answer, like at a bar when I meet someone, like, what do you do or what are you working on? Just like that comparison factor that can happen a lot in New York, especially from the work perspective. I think it led me to have a lot of ideas in my head, but never actually try them. So remote year was a chance to kind of blow everything up, start from nothing, and see what I rebuild to a life that makes me happy. And maybe I rebuild exactly what I had before. Maybe I do go back to a full-time job at a company that makes me really happy and living in one city, but maybe I don't. Maybe I go back to 80% of what I used to have. Maybe I totally change it up and I continue to have various freelance or side projects, and that makes me happy. I think my goal is just to start with a blank slate, remove any preconceived notions as to what my day, my week, my year should look like, and see what I intentionally choose to bring into it. And then that will help me learn so much about what I actually want the building blocks in my life to be. So those two things combined really make me excited for the year ahead. And I think especially being able to look back in 12 months and just be proud of some projects I've worked on, be proud of the work that I've done, and feel like I'm not going to sleep with my best work still inside of me. That's my intention for the year.